If you're an INFJ, you've probably had quite a few fish out of water experiences. In a world dominated by other personalities, your passions and hobbies can occasionally fall flat with others. It can be difficult for INFJs to convey their feelings, emotions, or needs, and because they are so uncommon, they are unlikely to meet very many others who share their interests. But in the end, a path can be discovered that stimulates even the most sensitive and intuitive introverts and finds its way into their hearts. However, everyone in their own life requires understanding and recognition from others around them so that they might be able to do something to make them happy and enthusiastic. Today I'm talking about the top 9 things that excite an INFJ. Let's get into it. Welcome to Success for Breakfast, where I'm serving up brain food made simple. Hit that subscribe button to get daily videos created to give you the tools to level up your life. Starting things off, and the number 9 thing that excites an INFJ is having vision. Dario Nardi, a neuroscience expert, has discovered that introverted intuitive dominant personality types, like INFJs and INTJs, enter a flow-like state when imagining how things will unfold. INFJs have a tendency to focus their mental attention on possibilities in the distant future. They are fantastic at foreseeing what will happen and how things will unfold. When presented with a set of data, they can predict the outcome. If you tell them how healthy you are now, they can predict how healthy you will be in 15 to 20 years. Brainstorming future possibilities is one of their favorite activities. To make the world a better place for people, INFJs come up with creative and innovative ideas. They tend to think about what could be and have an acute awareness of how what they're doing now will affect them in the future. It is because of this that INFJs put so much pressure on themselves to spend their time wisely. They are people who begin with the end in mind. Next up, and number 8 on our list today, is INFJs love psychology. One of the greatest gifts of INFJs is empathy. An INFJ can sense what others are going through and feel what they are feeling because of their extroverted feeling. They have a difficult time making cold, logical decisions. To be able to relate to others, INFJs must consider their needs. It's for this reason that they are good at helping professions. Because they strive to improve the lives of others, INFJs make excellent counselors, psychologists, nurses, and teachers. Those people with INFJ personalities are extremely idealistic and empathetic. They are very curious about human nature and want to understand the essence of what makes people tick. It interests them to understand why people behave the way they do, think, and process information. INFJs make up a good majority of psychologists and counselors for this very reason. Number 7 on our list of things that excite an INFJ is complexity. Would you like to know why you see so many INFJs in online communities? Complexity is what this personality type thrives on, particularly psychological complexity. The INFJ personality type is the most frequent visitor to Myers-Briggs websites because of their love of digging as deeply as possible into the theory of personality, as well as many other theories. They get more excited as they discover more unknowns. A concept that is too one-dimensional will usually disappoint them. They like to try to know everything and are very interested in research. And their introverted intuition also encourages them to engage in more indirect or virtual communication, which is why you see them in so many online communities. The 6th thing that will excite an INFJ is being alone in nature. Introverts get their energy from being alone. However, they do engage with people a lot at other times. The INFJ personality type may be capable of interacting well with groups, depending on the situation. It's especially true of single INFJs who may not have roommates or roommates who are often not at home. Those with INFJ personalities find being alone to be refreshing and inspiring. Mountains, lakes, and forests all provide them with peace and quiet, allowing their busy minds to focus and meditate on what is true, beautiful, and possible. Although they like to conserve their energy and then spend that currency in public, it should not be forgotten that they do not get their energy from social settings. They may even feel lonely in the middle of their favorite party and find someplace private to recharge. Don't worry, they have gone there to regain their energy so that they are able to return to socializing. Starting our top 5 today is INFJs love intellectual conversation. For INFJs, communication can be a strength. They are dedicated to assisting others by proposing innovative solutions to challenges. INFJs have a strong desire to communicate. They'll help out with chores when necessary, but they prefer to focus on their strongest skill, which is the art of language. With intellectually curious individuals, INFJs enjoy deep conversations. Philosophical topics like psychology, philosophy, and religion are very popular with them, as are topics that most other people avoid. They like asking questions, researching answers, and understanding other people's viewpoints. They are drawn to rich human experiences and shared emotions. They enjoy having authentic conversations in which both they and the person they are speaking with can share their fears, weaknesses, joys, ideas, and successes. INFJs strive to understand others on a deep, meaningful level by looking into their emotional journeys. If you've gotten some value from this video so far, please show your appreciation and hit that like button. That signals YouTube that you think other people could benefit from this video too. Next up, and number 4 today, is INFJs love silence. Even though INFJs enjoy companionship and music, they also find that moments of silence mentally enliven them. Silence is valuable to them as this is the time they can spend immersed in their thoughts and imagination. In addition to re-energizing, during this time, INFJs must also try to be able to recognize and analyze their own emotions and thoughts. They don't require meaningless conversation, and they can become quite irritated when others insist on producing superficial noise in their silence. INFJs value moments of full stillness because it provides them with tranquility and allows them to explore their thoughts. In other words, during periods of full sensory numbness, their intuition can work with even more clarity and power. Kicking off our top 3 is INFJs get excited about adventure. When you read about INFJs, you might expect them to remain in the shadows all the time. However, INFJs should take regular breaks for adventure. Extroverted sensing, their inferior function, is concerned with experiencing the external world in its finest detail. If INFJs don't appease their extroverted sensing, they can become out of balance and underdeveloped in their personality. They will feel rejuvenated and inspired if they take occasional breaks to do something exciting and interactive. They can do anything from trying new food to diving into the ocean or traveling to a new country. In the runner-up spot and number 2 on today's list is INFJs get excited about reading. The majority of INFJs have a passion for reading as a hobby. Reading materials of all types appeal to them, whether it's an imaginative fantasy story, a nonfiction book, or researching information online in depth. Having a passion for reading is a big part of the life of an INFJ. Additionally, they enjoy researching new subjects online and absorbing as much knowledge as possible. Their passion is to gain a deeper understanding of everything they study. According to recent research conducted comparing personality types and reading, INFJs ranked second with an average of 67 books read per year. By reading, their imaginations are stimulated and their minds are open to new possibilities, universes, and emotions. Topping our list, and the number 1 thing that excites an INFJ, is creativity. In general, INFJs are innovative and creative. You must come up with unique ideas in order to be creative. A creative project's success depends on its novelty and appeal. Coming up with innovative, never-before-thought-of ideas is another strength of INFJs. They like to express themselves in a unique way through their artwork, music, writing, and other mediums. INFJs include authors, painters, and even actors and actresses such as Benedict Cumberbatch and Cate Blanchett. Every day, INFJs should participate in at least one creative activity to keep their personalities invigorated. As people grow older, their personality preferences may alter and their personality type may shift a little as well. As they mature and gain experience, INFJs who are always striving for the optimum learn to live in the now and use their intuition to its full potential. They shouldn't be underestimated. INFJs are very sensitive, meticulous, precise, and kind, but because of their introversion, they talk less about what's going on in their minds. It can be hard to get an INFJ excited. It's difficult to figure out what's going on within introverts who are very sensitive and less obvious. Nonetheless, they are so loving and giving that their loved ones tend to go to tremendous lengths to make them happy. What are your thoughts on these things that excite an INFJ? Do you have anything to add to the list? Leave a comment and let me know. You've got this, now go get it done. Grab yourself some more brain food to help you level up your life and click on one of the videos on your screen right now.